Alliance Conquest presses on, and the competition is growing more intense with every match. The season is nearing its conclusion, with only 2 matches remaining. After that, the 16 teams advancing to the playoffs will be determined. From the outset, Spim's objective was to guide his team into the playoffs, and he has worked tirelessly to turn that ambition into reality. However, after the defeat they suffered in their last match against NBE, they desperately needed something to restore their morale. That setback has now placed their playoff hopes in jeopardy. The question remains, can they still secure a place in the playoffs despite the odds? Tonight, in the 5th round, they face PLQ, a small and unfamiliar alliance. On paper, it appears to be a straightforward matchup, exactly the kind of opportunity they need to restore their morale. But, will it unfold that way, or does PLQ have an ace up its sleeve to catch HOH off guard and push them even farther from the playoffs? Spim spoke to his team minutes before the match began. This match can help us get into the playoffs. We need to win this, and we can win this. I have faith in you guys. Let's bring this home. Everyone cheered. They were ready to begin. Are you ready? Let the battle begin. Battle Report Analysis. This was a clear win for Blood. If you look at his lineup, you would see he has a stronger high-level tier commanders, equipped with more fully maxed weapons. And that is why even though his enemy countered him, he was able to win. This battle has unfolded precisely as Spim envisioned. His team retains a commanding advantage, while the opposition, despite their valiant efforts, remains unable to close the gap with HOH. Spim had hoped PLQ would mount a more vigorous resistance and provide a worthy contest. Such a challenge would not only heighten the excitement for HOH but also captivate us, the audience, with a truly riveting spectacle. Wouldn't you agree? In just a moment, the gates of Casterly Rock, the legendary fortress of House Lannister, will be thrown open. Racers from both alliances will dash forward with relentless determination, each striving to claim this crucial objective. Only one side can emerge victorious. Who will it be?
Yeah. More slow matches go into CR. So everyone that's slow matching, as soon as I count it down to speed in, so it doesn't matter who goes in there. Okay, let's do the swap on CR in 3, 2, 1, disband now, disband. Speed in, speed in, speed in, speed in. Shit. Okay, that's fine.
In just a few moments, we're about to witness a hard swap in action. Let me explain what that entails. A hard swap is when the current rally lead occupying a building is replaced by another rally lead. To pull off this maneuver, everyone involved must use slow marches, timing their arrival so the intended rally lead can take over at the perfect moment. Speed and precision are essential, as the success of a hard swap depends on executing the transition swiftly and seamlessly.
Okay, let's disband in 3, 2, 1, disband now, disband. Speed in, speed in, speed in, speed in, speed in. Speed in. Speed in. Speed in. Anyone?
Oh, wonderful.
Nice, nice. Let's get spears in there. Quick. Out open is so difficult. Okay, disband the other buildings. Might as well give them some points.
I'm keeping Warrior.
I mean, the Warrior only gives 100 and, like, what, 40 a minute. Won't make any difference.
Yeah, I'm just being petty. They keep trying to solo me out of Warrior.
We have reached the conclusion of the 5th match, and the result is hardly surprising. HOH has secured a resounding victory, advancing yet another step toward the coveted playoffs. Spim remains steadfast in his commitment to the ambitious objective he set at the outset of the season, to lead his team to the playoff. In contrast to III, who challenged HOH fiercely and perhaps even contributed a few grey hairs to Spim from the tension, PLQ proved far less formidable. PLQ failed to pose any substantial threat, enabling HOH to assert their dominance from the outset to the final whistle. Spim elected to allow his adversaries the opportunity to secure a few points. If you are curious about his reasoning, it is a blend of tactical foresight, positioning HOH advantageously for their next encounter, and a gesture of sportsmanship toward his rivals. If you were in his position, would you have chosen the same course of action? Only one match remains before the regular season ends and the playoffs begin. While teams like NBE and BDR have already secured their spots, HOH's future is still uncertain. Everything hinges on the final match, and tension is running high. Who will HOH face? An easy opponent which guarantees qualification, or a formidable rival who will test their resolve and keep us guessing until the end? Stay tuned to see how this suspenseful story concludes.